Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for July 2019, and this is for you coming from Scorpio. So let me first pull a card to tackle your first 15 days of July. Before that, let me give you my email address, andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Now, this first card that I've pulled is got to do with your first 15 days of July, and I'm going to tackle the area of your job. It's not a good card. It says you're going to attract a lot of problems in your job, even to the point of wanting to leave your job or having to leave your job. So things can get very, very bad for you coming from Scorpio. And tell yourself the last thing you want is to create a confrontation and walk away from any trouble. Lie low in your job area, because even this card says looking for new areas for work elsewhere is going to be difficult, and never show your arrogance in the first 15 days of July. Next will be your business and your finances in the first 15 days of July. It's the card of losses. So you could lose businesses, your agency lines, you could lose money, you could lose staff. So basically, you're going to be handicapped by something or another. So it's a bad card where business is concerned. So the last thing you want to do is to show off or wanting to expand or open yourself to exposure to risk in any ways. So don't take a gamble, definitely in your business area. Play safe. Lie low for the first 15 days of July. It's only 15 days after all. Because once you expose yourself to risk, whether financially or whether in partnerships or business, you're going to have the worst of it. So watch out. Now about romance, new or old, for the first 15 days of July. Let's see, you coming from Scorpio. Many, many problems are seen in areas of romance for you. Many problems, and they are overlapping from one to another. So if you find a new romance in the first 15 days of July, I would worry that you will inherit one problem after another in this first 15 days of July. New problems will be cropping up again and again. So don't give your heart away too quickly in the first 15 days if you find a new partner. And in your ongoing romance that you may have now, also problems are overlapping each other, which means that one problem leads to another problem. So this can be a card of extreme stress in the areas of romance, whether the new one or whether the old one. So play safe. Don't dive into a new romance. And if you value the ongoing romance, step back, remain calm. Let the other romance partner have his or her way. After all, we're only talking about the first 15 days of July. But it's not a good card. It shows anxiety and stress building up. Now we will talk about your marriage. Let's see what this card says. Now here again it's not a good card. There are so many planetary signs here. Firstly, the emotional area is very weak. Secondly, the financial area is very weak. The finding of solutions is very slow. So your first 15 days of July, where your marriage is concerned, are not going to be a very happy state of affairs. Well, find out the source of the problem. Is you listening to me? So find out the source of the problems. Don't skip around different problems because there are too many of them there. Find out the source of the problems, go there to try and save it. And whatever it is, don't go to the maximum of badness in the first 15 days. It's only 15 days after all. Calm down. Even if it's your partner, marriage partner, ranting and raving, calm down, stay steady for the sake of keeping things together. Now let me go to your last 16 days of July. And let's see what the card says for you coming from Scorpio. And I'm going to tackle your job area for the last 16 days of July. There are many complications here that are approaching you in the last 16 days of July where your job is concerned. There's no danger of losing a job, but there's a danger of you being very restless and wanting to move away. Don't, because wherever you move away, it's going to be the same bad news. So bad news is seen in the last 16 days of July where your job is concerned. Hang on to it, do your best. Never mind if you are not considered for more money or more status. The important thing is to survive this last 16 days, because wherever you look for is also going to be a complicated new job wherever you want to go. So stay put would be better, and don't show your temper, definitely. Now, business and finances in the last 16 days. Let's see what the card shows. Your last 16 days. It's a card about ego, and it's a card about willing to take risks. And you don't want to do either. Because if you do, your name and reputation will be in trouble, and your over-daringness you wish you had not gone into anything new where business is concerned. So even if you have your ongoing business, there's going to be struggle. Don't want to, just for the sake of showing people, show you are enlarging a business or expanding it. Don't. There isn't enough energy to do that. So it's a very stagnant month, or rather stagnant last 16 days where business is concerned. It says whatever you try to get, whatever you try to do, you'll only see the tip of it giving you some results, not enough to make you successful. So you might as well lie very low in the last 16 days where business is concerned. And romance, new and old. Let's see how the last 16 days will fare for you. Well, it's a card of sunshine, but it's also considered the card of ego. So the sunshine and ego, control the ego part of it. The sunshine part of it says that the last 16 days, you feel that you're very happy, but what about your romance partner that you already have? You got to find out now, is there any problem there? So you may feel everything is all right, but something is not all right. So find out why your romance partner that you have now is not happy. Now, if I apply this card to a new romance, I will say that it starts off beautifully, but as the 16 days of July move on, there's some kind of trouble for you. You'll find out more and more things that you're not happy about this new person who has entered into your life. So to avoid that from happening, right from the start, when you find a new romance in the last 16 days of July, be very careful. Don't give away your heart completely. Go and socialize with this person and keep track of what's happening. Something not very good is happening. Now about your marriage in the last 16 days. Let's see what it says. Well, this is a card of deception and deceit. It says what you see is not what really is happening. So there's something going wrong in the last 16 days of July where your marriage is concerned. Is it you creating the problem? Well, stop it then and try to find solutions quickly. Is it what you suspect from your marriage partner? Then you have to worry. Speak gently, because you can't go crashing into this problem. It will stay in a way deceptive and deceitful. You're not going to find solutions in the last 16 days. So you don't want to go out hammer and tongs about it. Go gentle, find out what is disturbing your marriage partner who might be doing something wrong, and just tackle it gently. That's the way to go. So find it as early as possible. So something not very right is happening to you in your marriage areas, and it's got to do with something not revealed. That's the worry. Now for you in Scorpio, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There'll be certain ages of you people coming from Scorpio who will make you very lucky from Scorpio. All right, this is a card of unexpected goodness. So I'm going to say that if you're the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76, you're going to be one very lucky person in the month of July. Yes, you will have a little ups and downs, but you'll conquer them beautifully, because the unexpected goodness will overwhelm the problems. So you can have unexpected good luck, whether in job, whether in business, whether in romance, whether in family and marriage. And no harm going to the casino as well, because the planets of unexpected goodness give you favors most unexpectedly. Now I will talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. And let's see what your lucky dates are going to be All right, from this card, I'm going to say that the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st are going to be very lucky for you, days and nights. So plan to have meetings or contacts or find solutions on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st. Even go to the casino on those dates, and you will be getting something in return for you. So that's good news for you for those 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st. Now let me talk to you about your lucky colors. Every color represents different planets. So for the month of July, to get very lucky in every area of your life, I'm going to ask you to wear the color light blue. Light blue is a very fast color. It'll bring very quick news, sometimes unexpectedly as well, and bring very fast solutions. So wear plenty of light blue, and you'll be very lucky in the month of July. It'll bring to you very quick solutions as well. Now about direction energy. Why direction energy? Well, direction energy is all about the 9 planets surrounding Earth. So when we look left, we look right, we look straight, we look back. We're going to be facing one planet or another. And for you coming from Scorpio, is it? Yes. Let's see what the card says. Well, basically it's the card called the universe. But looking at this card, I will favor the direction of southwest because that's where the rewards lie for you. So for the month of July, face southwest as much as you can, whether in the office, whether at home, making a phone call, receiving a phone call. And you will see that you are inspired some way or another to get some benefits to find solutions for yourself. Well, I have a 90-minute session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And with all this news, I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, your lucky days, a lot of information so that you can get your next 7, 8, or 9 years perfectly under your control. So send me that email at AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO, 9 at number, AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I look forward to making your contact, and perhaps we can have this 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50. Until then, thank you and good luck.